but I'm pretty sure some other weird people will tell me mean things.
Well, only if they weren't late.
Well, clearly they are late, otherwise they would have already been talking the entire time.
So...
Or they're talking and we can't see it, because Restream is broken again. Ooh, spooky.
That's always a possibility. Hey!
Well, at least the YouTube people are here.
Indeed. So hello Ralph and hello Bob-omb. And...
It's okay, take your time.
Bob-omb says late today then, Mia.
We're not late.
We were on time.
We just had clocks shift a little.
And Jim Hon, live and dead at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's right. The others would think we would have started about an hour earlier, but welcome to winter time.
Oh, Twitch apparently is still connected.
That's okay. Just click on the Twitch button and see if we're doing things.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
we're live.
Fine.
But no Twitch people. Oh, Tucker's here.
Hello, Tucker. And hello, Terry Love.
Hello. While we're waiting for Sal to do the thumbnail
Oh,
thing...
yeah, thumbnail thing. Okay.
I just scrambled all over the place trying to make a thumbnail, and we were late because of that. We weren't an hour and 1 minute late because of the thumbnail. That's still just clocks changing. Back to the thing. Terry, are you familiar with a show called Yes Minister or Yes Prime Minister?
Not that one.
You know, I'm weighing my options here, and that's very crucial to know how many people are aware of that show, so I can then assess whether or not my next game choice will be appropriate while we stare at this sign.
And meanwhile, Potato says, boo! And Bill also says, so, Sal, not only are you a bear-hating scaredy cat, you're also behind the times like you island folk always are. Terry says he's heard of Yes Minister. It's an old show.
Lovely. But I guess he's the only one.
And Taka says, no, you're just a minute late as I know about the time changes for you guys.
You are Taka's on point.
Yeah.
And scary. I mean, scary, look at this. This weird sun thing was the same thing that they were using in the Adamire Institute.
Things, I'm busy pressing buttons. I think I've pressed all the buttons.
Have you pressed the thumbnail button?
Yeah, I pressed the thumbnail button.
Okay, go back to the other thing.
Which other thing?
Good. Very well done. I forgot what we were doing. Sal, remind me.
I don't know, that's what I was going to ask you.
For once, I thought we could turn this around. I ask you what's been happening so far, kind of giving people the illusion that one of us is paying attention, and then you just...
That's you?
Sending off to me again. That's a bit rude.
Oops.
Oh, there was a gap in between there.
Margaret Thatcher liked the show. She found it very lifelike on how to deal with civil servants. Yeah, I've been showing Mia some episodes of Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister.
It is quite entertaining, and I have now tried to turn my life around to be more like the show.
Yeah, Mia sees himself as like Sir Humphrey.
No. Well, yeah, I'd like to be, but I'm worried I'm more of a Bernard.
More of a Bernard.
I probably don't have the witty jokes, so I'm just somebody who stands in the back of the room and stares.
And tells people actual facts about...
No, that's the jokes. I'm lacking the jokes, so I'm just staring into the distance in the room. On a side note, this mining place has been abandoned for several years. I'm not going to eat the bread in here. Or the jelly deals.
So Mia, says Terry. And Potato asked for my thoughts on the Halloween drawings of the mummy and the succubus. I haven't looked at anything, Potato. I'm really sorry.
For the record, I've informed her.
Yeah. I've been
But for the
working
record,
such
she's
long
also
hours.
been working.
Yeah.
She's been practically dead, which is vastly different from being clinically dead. Like
Being
I
dead
am.
to the world.
What?
Dead to the world. I shouldn't
I'm
have
not
looked
dead
at
to
that.
the
No,
world.
me. I've been dead to the world.
When you're practically dead, you're not dead to the world. You just don't do a lot.
No, I do too much. That's why I've been dead to the world.
That's not how it works. Ooh.
And Terry says, no, you're not a Bernard type.
Oh.
Belle also says, Sal, have you been keeping up with your studies? Well, funny enough, all of the work that I've been doing, I've been working huge amounts of overtime recently. But it's all been very related to my studies, so much so that I've had to get out my textbook to research how to deal with specific issues and best practice and stuff like that. So I haven't been Oh, look at that statue dance.
Right. Go on.
Yeah. So I haven't actually been studying, but I have had to study in order to complete the work that I've been doing. Oh, look at that wall wobble on the right.
Yeah, I'm not touching these. I'm aware that if I'm touching those, the weird emo guy is talking to me. It's a lesson I've learned so far. That's one of the things we're recapping here. Pretty good.
Leave me alone! Calm yourself, Antero.
I just jumped.
You had that coming
Me
and you
too.
know it. How will you
Where are
find
they?
wisdom when you ignore the simplest things?
What are these people?
Seek no
Not
sight
sure if I
from
want to go
mundane
closer.
things,
They have a
cast
gun.
aside distractions. Your little pets were distracting your gaze from the void.
Where's the harm? I was just feeding the rats and talking to them. Like the lonely rat
Ew.
boy from the stories.
We're not in a story. The void needs you.
I don't want to go to the void
What a
anymore.
nice engine.
I've seen what happens. The stone grips more than your body. It takes over your mind and heart.
This is our purpose, Antero. This is why we're here. Don't fight the influence of the endless and empty.
I don't want to. I'm scared. I don't want to become like them.
Don't worry, you
Oh.
A bit ruthless, but alright. Was he mocking him? Ugh.
While the sheep slumber, we shed
Anyway.
things.
What were we talking about?
What was going on there?
I'm pretty sure there was a guy who didn't want to become a stone. A
A
relatable
stone?
feeling, I feel that a lot. Being just a stone is a bit boring. However, being a cornerstone, now that's a rewarding experience. And a woman assured him that he will not become a stone if he gets shot, so she shot him.
I'm no less confused than I was a moment ago.
Good! I have accomplished my goal, I guess.
Why is the statue doing weird things? Is it supposed to, or is that just a visual glitch?
Well, if we remember what happened in Dishonored 2, like basically the same game, just with a different protagonist, these weird glitches happen when there's a... Woo! You can't just ask me things and then get me captured. Where was I? When there's a pinprick hole in the world and the void seeps through, you know, the world of the emo guy. What were we doing? Were we being mean to people, or you know?
We were largely not being mean to people unless we were instructed to kill them.
Right.
So we're just knocking
Right.
them out.
Right. I can do that. I think. So there's one person, and then there's another one who keeps walking around, and the dead guy. And
Oh, he
this,
spotted you.
it's okay.
Hey, you! Come here!
No,
Oops.
I have an idea.
They have a gun.
Start running!
They apparently only have one
I bet I can
gun,
hit that black eye!
and he's
be
pretty
eating
dumb and
lead,
shoots
my
a wooden
friend.
plank. She moved.
Excuse
Excuse me.
There's no use
No,
running.
that's not where I wanted to land. Elevation. Their greatest enemy. Ah!
Whoa!
What's your mind?
To death, dear! Any
Guns.
visions?
Your worst enemy.
Describe!
Now that's my greatest weakness. That's different.
Oh.
Why do I keep landing on things today?
Why do they look like that? What goes on here?
Oh, yeah, she does have a point. Why did I have black paint all over the face?
So sorry, chat. I'll get to you in a minute. Game stuff going on.
Game stuff. Alright, I'll calm things down.
Okay, right. So, where were we?
These are just recolored aristocrats. Look at them. That's exactly the same Older we've been encountering so far. She's just painted white. Anyway, I need a park bench. You can go back to chat, by
so
the way.
Ralph said Margaret Thatcher fucked over pretty much around half of Britain.
Oh, she's the woman who rescued Britain. We're
Depending
still unsure
on,
about that.
On whose point of view, yeah.
Well, we'd like to include all views
Ralph
here.
Says it's mimics invading the wrong Bethesda game. Potato says, Sal, any suggestions for any Christmas overlay stickers from something silly or for when the stream
Why
crashes?
was I thinking there's a park bench up here?
I shall have a think about that. Ralph says, Potato, do the same thing, but stamp lights and Sal as Santa and Mir as an elf. And then Dennis arrives. Hello, Dennis. Going,
Hello,
oh.
Dennis. Hold on, no, stop. I got that wrong. Hello, Dennis with 2 N.
And also says, Sal, what's so bad about us bears that you don't want us in your forest village? Because you'll eat all my chickens and things.
We don't even have chickens. I've been advocating Almond to get some chickens for ages now.
No, that's the wrong game, Mir.
Oh, wrong game.
Forest village. Life is
We
feudal.
also kinda live in a forest in Minecraft. I'd also even argue we live in a forest in space.
And if you have... Actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure bears do it. Oh,
I missed.
You missed. I'm not sure that bears do attack chickens. But if you have bears or wolves around your village, then... oh, that's a hand.
Yeah, I know. I've
Then
just
you
been orderly.
have
Where's this leg?
a higher risk of rabies.
Oh, there it is.
Dennis says, have you ever had one of those days when you're just like, life, just fuck off, will you? Oh yeah, I think we've all been there.
Well, not bugger off. That's kind of a death sentence. How about calm down, will you?
I just like to think life just like stay outside my door. I'll stay in here, you stay out there, and just stop the world so I can get off for a moment. I've had please stop the world so I can get off for a moment type days.
Right.
Terry Love says Margaret Thatcher is too scary to even use as a Halloween costume character.
Apple spin Margaret Thatcher once, so that kind of, softens the
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher is one of those characters that you can safely dress up as at a bad taste party. Potato says an example with the Halloween stickers that never got used. Oh, I'm sorry. Spotted Cow says, hello and a good mood to you, good mood to you.
No. There we go.
Dennis is having a bit of a rant.
I don't even
He's had
know
a bad
why I
day.
needed that thing. I can't be that bad, can it?
Says his I don't give a fuck meter is through the roof today.
Oi, what
Sorry,
did we say?
I don't give a fiddle meter is
Thank
through the
you.
roof today. And Terry says the trouble with life is it can seep under the door. Yeah. Bella also says, so I can get off for a moment. I didn't mean that kind of get off. I'm sat in Mia's chair, so obviously I'm assuming that that's a sexual innuendo because Mia sees sexual innuendos everywhere.
I do not.
Like all good prudes. I didn't mean to call you a prude. I just couldn't think of another suitable word.
Right.
And Dennis says, damn it, stream, stop freezing and jumping because I'm... And Terry says, it can't be so bad that it can't get worse. Yeah. And Taka says, because she said earlier that she's not a mod here. And Taka says, so I don't care about the swear words as long as it is their stream, as opposed to not Anubis's. So if they allow it, then fudge it. which I like.
I don't know,
Terry
but
said-
that somehow makes it sound like we're the others from Lost. The others on the other side of the island, the spooky people. You haven't seen Lost, have
I
you?
saw
You've
a
seen
good
Lost?
bit of Lost. The first series, I saw several episodes.
Oh, the first series is just about the plane crash. Later on, there are the others.
Oh, maybe I might.
Superstitious people that turn
might
real.
have been that I saw
How do I
the
get
whole
over
of the
there?
first series then.
How does anybody get over there?
Oh, there's a reef-looking thing up there then. Terry says that prude is a good word. And
know.
Dennis says he has resorted to swearing in Hebrew.
That's not really helpful.
Potato says, if you're having stutters, it's better to force yourself to be behind in stream by a couple of seconds.
Yeah, you don't really need to be live with this.
And Taka says she saw some of Lost. Dennis says, can't do that, Potato, I'm on Twitch.
Oh, our condolences.
And we are streaming on... We have Twitch set so that there is quite a delay to try and help relieve stutters from people with internet problems.
At the last start, the front gate code is 281. Yours sincerely, Connor. I shortened that a bit. Okay, I guess I know the front gate code now. Not entirely sure why, though. Apparently just one floor lower, there's an open window.
See, going through a warehouse like this, I would find terribly difficult because I'd want to have a look inside all the boxes.
Well, I'd like to. I am known to keep every junk item in a game that I come across and never use them. But unfortunately, or probably rather wisely, the game won't let me look inside these boxes.
Yeah, probably wisely.
I haven't found a park bench yet, by the way.
And
No. What was the code again?
281 was it?
Thank
don't know,
you.
It wasn't really. Might have been. I'm not sure. Bell also says, I actually prefer the innuendo over a song I was reminded of by the phrase "Stop the World." It's very depressing.
Ooh, I saw you hasten from the library yesterday. You communed with the eye. Tell me how you feel. For my studies.
Yes. I stared into its core and recognized
That was the
myself.
wrong button.
It yearns as I yearn. Under its gaze, I sank beneath the surface of these waters. I walked the path of the envisioned and witnessed the churning of the void in the flesh.
I'm supposed to look for an eye.
Feel the eye's presence in my mind.
Yes, yes. The Dead see with such depth. The eye of the dead god sees all our desires.
One day we too shall see the truth. I know it.
There's somebody behind that folder thing. Sal, you can carry on talking with chat,
Okay.
by the way. There's no need to...
Oh, I get a bit engrossed every so now and then in the actual game. Wait. Terry was saying, but at least on Twitch you can post links. Shush, don't tell the trolls.
Tonight we commune with the eye. When you've finished your studies for the evening, leave the library and join us in the chamber. The relic will look inside us and we must aid its search. The void lies inwards. We must bring it to the surface to see its truth. Bring 3 sharp knives. I really need a park bench at this point.
Where were we? Yep. You can post links on Twitch. Yeah, you can, because at least there's a setting where, as a streamer, you can say yes or no to, whereas we can't allow it on YouTube. It doesn't give us the option.
It is quite unfortunate, because I wouldn't really mind links on YouTube. But apparently YouTube is already hellbound on prohibiting them.
Preventing it.
Excuse me.
Spotted Cat.
Please don't fall off the roof. And you didn't fall off the roof. Brilliant.
Spotted Cow asks Potato what he's going to play this weekend.
That's a good question. I might need to steal... Oh, elderly women. Oh no, elderly women who see me!
Oh, you're in trouble now.
No, I'm not. Nobody expects me here.
And so, yeah, everyone be nice to Dennis, because he's that's a rough day today.
Ah, the woman is moving.
We've all had a day like that where we just don't want. Come here for a bit of life, rightly.
the guy didn't...
Words. Come here for a bit of light relief.
A side note, he didn't even notice that. Oh, come on, I've stepped on this guy just a few minutes ago. He's literally a copy.
Potato just used the phrase "holy bimbo bums," but I'll get to that. So where were we? Spotted Cow asked Potato what he's going to play this weekend, and Potato said no idea. One says, "Oh, did you finish until dawn?" Yeah, you missed the end. We're really close.
In theory, you've missed the end twice at this point, but alright.
And Potato says, I have a couple of ideas, but I'll have to go through my library. Terry Love says, Mia needs a bottle of strong alcohol to park by the bodies as an excuse for them being lifeless. Now that would be a really good idea. That should be incorporated into a game. If you knock somebody unconscious, you're allowed to just stick a bottle of half-drunken alcohol next to them. And then to get to holy bimbo bums.
I mean, I'd like that feature, but why just limit it to things? Tonight we commune with the items in the library, bring knives. But why limit that to just alcohol? Why not go with something different? Like, I don't know.
Well, what else would cause people to fall unconscious in the streets in a
poisonous honey?
In a non-suspicious fashion.
Oh. Chloroform? Hold on, that implies some suspicion. Unless they have the chloroform bottle themselves. Right?
But why would they do that?
I don't know. They're chloroform enthusiasts.
Well, there you
I'm not
go.
implying that I would, but maybe I would.
Right, back to holy bimbo bums. Potato says, holy bimbo bums, I cannot draw a circle to save my life today.
Nobody can draw a perfect circle.
No, you just can't draw a circle.
Nobody can draw a perfect circle too.
That's true. Bill also says, nobody quotes you, but says nobody expects the Moorish Inquisition. And Dennis says, no, don't be nice to me. Hating you gives me power.
I think he
Everybody
appreciates
be nice
it
to
when you're nice to him, but he'd rather have it if I hate him, which is alright because I hate you.
What, me?
And you,
You're not allowed to hate me.
No,
That's
the
against
other
your
guy.
tenancy agreement.
No, the other guy.
Everybody.
I'm hating. Well, what's this?
Terry says most of these characters look like clones.
Oh.
There's a big red button. Press the big red button. Oops.
I need more weight to get the elevator going.
Well,
It's an
way to
elevator.
Yeah, I mean, I've realised that. That was pretty obvious from the get-go. And we all know that elevators are godsend. Gift from heaven.
In the
But apparently I need to be fat.
we've just got to the bit of chat where we start discussing why people might be sleeping, like slumped unconscious in a non-suspicious way. Taka suggests weed. Terry Love suggests something different, some fine white powder. Dennis suggests powdered sugar. Terry Love says, I read a detective story of a dentist who was addicted to nitrous oxide, but points out that he's not seen any flasks serve NO2 around. And Dennis says, yay, Mia hates me.
See, it told you, people relish in the thought.
And he did ask for somebody to do the salt command because he's on Twitch, so he can't. Does it not work if can you not do the commands on Twitch? things that
You
start with an
should
exclamation mark.
You should. Oh no, hold on. Nightbot is limited to only YouTube, and because the restream bot, I love this. And because the restream bot puts your name in front of the YouTube chat, it doesn't register the salt command from Twitch. I was talking with Anubis about, getting him to create a different solution that, takes both chats into consideration, but unfortunately he's been rather busy lately, and he didn't tell me what he wants to have in return yet. Can I ask people? Oh no, that would be mean if I... That would kind of feel like I'm trying to pressure him into finishing that. No, I feel bad. Thank you.
Yeah, no
links
links on
having
YouTube.
An old lady bum in my face here.
No commands on Twitch. But old lady bums in faces on both.
What? No. Go away, lady bum.
I missed something about dancing sickness in medieval France. Hang on, let me just scroll back again. About putting weight on the platform to make the elevator work. Dennis says, well, work your arms and push the button harder, you lazy snoozle bum.
What?
Potato says, eat a few more jellied eels and you'll weigh enough.
I will not eat the jellied eels around here. I'll enjoy elevators as they've come. Ooh, they're elevators with a view.
Terry Love says,
There
Mia
wasn't that
hating
house.
you is a badge of honour. And Taka says, I don't relish the thought of Mia hating me.
Well, not you specifically. It's more of a fear thing, being scared.
And Babom says, okay, I still don't understand that dancing... why people might be collapsing, right? That dancing sickness in medieval France. I know nothing about this dancing sickness in medieval France.
It's dark up here.
But I think I might have had it on the occasional Friday night. Is it where you can't stop dancing until you fall over? Because I have definitely
That
had
is a
that.
thing.
I didn't realise it was a disease or a sickness. I thought it was just a compulsion. Yep, so Mia now has 319 grams of salt. 320. What's with the ladybugs? Says Jim Hon.
We've got ladybugs. Do we have ladybugs? Where are the ladybugs? Does he mean the leaf?
Sure.
There's a leaf there. Let's follow it.
I'm a bit behind with chat, so I can't be sure exactly where
There it
Jim's
is.
comment was related to.
And now it's shrinking into nothingness. That is a weird way to deal with a particle, I guess.
Terry says we need an acid command for when Mia's particularly acerbic. And Babom points out, Mia said, I'm nice.
What? No, not you.
No, Babom. You said Babom's nice. I remember you saying Babom's nice.
Nobody remembers that.
And Jim Hon says, and why is there no sexy viewer time intro card? That's
Do
because
not.
I'm not allowed to say hello, sexy viewers.
Especially not on my streams.
When Mia's streaming. I can say sexy viewers as much as I want tomorrow, but
Well, no, you
tonight
can't
I'm
really. I'll be
restricted in
complaining
saying
a lot
hello,
more the more you
sexy
say
viewers.
it.
Dennis says, can we get a Dennis with two N's command just to perfoozle him off?
Why would we need to have a command for that? We're all aware that Dennis is spelled with two N's.
Terry says, Mia is scared of you, Taka. And the dancing
I
plague
didn't
or
say
the
that.
dance... You said it loads of times.
No.
Maybe not tonight, but...
No. It's
Are
not
you scared of
scared.
Taka? Fearfully...
Terrified.
Okay. I was going to say fearfully respectful.
I mean, yeah, that's a nice way of putting it.
But
I'm too scared to admit that in front of her. So, lucky thing she wasn't here, right? Right?
Right. Yes,
oh, no!
right.
I'm gonna cry in a corner now.
The dancing plague or dance epidemic of 1518 was a case of dancing mania that occurred in Strasbourg, Alsace. Spotted cow is hunting Mia's grass lawn to eat his strawberries.
By the eye. What?
Nice. Oh, right.
Let's see what
I
you
have
can do with
no
that
ledge
shadow
to
of
fall
it all.
off.
Face your death!
Step aside, lady. I warned you. Oh no! Oh! Oh!
Ooh!
My legs! I'm fine. I landed on this railing here. Save me. Safety.
The guy's running down the stairs to you.
He is definitely not. Look at
can hear
him.
him
He's
running.
too scared. He's too scared to walk down the stairs. Look. Because I'd be too.
Oh, he's got a gun.
You're hurt. Let me wipe the blood from your eyes.
But keep trying. Maybe you'll
Accept
hit.
your fate. Welcome your death.
No, thank you. What can I shoot him with?
Dennis says, Mia can't be scared. He has no heart. Therefore, he doesn't have feelings.
Fear can be simulated. Oh, no.
Oops.
He might be okay. He hit the safety railing.
He's dead.
No.
Look at the pool of blood.
He's menstruating.
From his chest.
Well, men have their vaginas up there?
Oh, okay. Where the nipples are. Is that what men's nipples are for? Ah, the great mystery is solved.
Well, who said that they have... Can we change the subject? I feel weird now.
Dennis says, I remember Mia calling Babom nice.
I don't.
And Taka says, I don't like people to be fully scared of me. And Terry Love sighs and says, I'm mostly waiting for the technical difficulties graphic. Is that your
That's
favourite part of
usually
the
not a
stream?
thing that
That's
happens.
usually when I'm playing rather than
Yeah.
Mia.
Too.
Yeah, so we
But
don't
it is a
often...
shame. We do have a mere technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
don't often get to see that, do we?
Not really. Or that you would have to do some technically wizardry now. Because at the moment we're on the Sal profile because we're streaming over your computer.
Yeah.
It's weird. What was I doing here? I forgot.
Yeah, how do I pronounce that word?
Ribe.
Are you sure?
Well, in German, the letters C and H are pronounced sh.
Shibby.
Shippy.
Potato, help me out with the pronunciation and then I'll read
Well,
out
he
your
can't. It's in text form. He can't pronounce it to you.
thing. Dennis says, you can't say the word piss? Mia, what the actual...
Just hold your horses there.
It's banned on the BBC before watershed time.
There you go. What? Really?
Yeah?
Well,
It is
they
actually-
did for a good reason, I suppose.
It's probably a bit stronger
I
in
need some
UK
rules.
English than in, like, American English. Because
But
curse words
what
have
about
got
the
different
saying
weightings
taking
and-
the piss out of somebody? You say that a lot. Are you telling me you're cursing
I
according
wouldn't
to the BBC
say that in the
standards?
office.
You would not? Okay, that's a
Well,
good thing to know.
yeah, amongst like
What a hatch.
colleagues in an amusing environment, but I wouldn't say it in where I'm in a formal setting because it's just a bit too rude.
Why
but-
do these people not have any chairs?
It's a factory.
Well, yeah, but you got to sit down at some point.
Look for a staff room. There's a chair.
It's no use to me. They're glued to the table.
Oh.
This doesn't look like it leads to a staff room. This looks like it's a conveyor
Oh,
belt.
say
for
goodbye
stuff.
to Babom.
Goodbye, Babom.
Bye, Babom. Oh, that might have been some time ago. I'm just
Oh.
scrolling down and seeing how much more chat. So how can Mia double jump? Says Potato.
Magical feet. Aw, where is my elevator?
Salt jet, says Dennis. He concentrates the sodium in his body and makes it go boom. It'd be like your superpower, wouldn't it, Mia?
My what?
Your superpower.
My superpower is salt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
You
that's a
just
rather
activate your
widespread-
salt jet
But I
and
don't-
you can fly using it.
I'm pretty sure I don't like that superpower because it seems rather widespread among people who do YouTube or streams. I mean, it's so widespread they even developed their own emoticon for it.
Bill also says, by the way, if you're looking for some suggestions on what to play once you finish this, I know a great game. It's like Minecraft in space. Oh, we'll do. We are coming close to the end of the game, I believe.
He's
so.
suggesting Space Engineers. That's not a valid.
And talking about falling on the safety railing before, Terry says, I hope Mia didn't land astride that railing.
It's okay.
Well, the screen
I've got
did go
my
kind of red and fuzzy, so...
I've got my menstruation genitalia on my chest. It's I didn't land on that, so it's okay.
I had to explain to Mia what a cup was. That was funny.
That looks uncomfortable.
Dennis says, Mia, I will make a clip of you calling Babom nice. So just admit to remembering it, and you better sound confident when saying it and not sarcastic.
Can we delete clips?
I don't know.
I'll try. And if it's the last thing I do... Actually, I wanted to stay up here, excuse me. But I want to ride the elevator.
And Spotty Cow says, I have to wait till tomorrow for Mia's lawn to eat. Texas says, I'm working on a new Mia and Sal temple. And Dennis is
I need
questioning...
more horns like that.
Says that the word piss is not a bad word. Terry says, taking the piss is common behaviour in most offices I have worked in, and I have often told my bosses to piss off.
Why do I need the minimum weight of people on this elevator to start it?
No idea, that is a bit bizarre, isn't it? I mean, you could understand if it was on a counterweight.
I don't see one. Really?
No, but if you, for you to go up, you needed to put the bodies on the thing that was going to go down or something.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah, but I don't understand why putting it in there. Weird.
I'll miss you, elevator.
He has actually just genuinely waved the elevator goodbye.
They're great things to have in games. I love them. They're like vertical trains or veins for building. And here it comes again.
Beloso says...
I should move on, shouldn't
There
I?
is no American English, there is English, and there are mistakes. Winky face.
I see, a man of culture.
And Dennis says, isn't taking the piss just not given a fiddly flea? I must admit, it is fun trying to find alternative words to
I'll move
swear
on
words. No, taking the piss is...
After just one more go.
How do you describe that? I'll have a think. Or Terry might, or... Oh no, Bomb's gone. Might come up with a good definition of it. Potato says, so what am I to pronounce again for you to read my message? Yes, it was Shibi or Chibi or
Hubby.
Herbie.
Anyway, moving through here now.
And Terry says you need to save
look.
Oh, what was that?
Indeed, we are truly fortunate to experience the passage of Envision twice in one day.
I read that Envisioned can't communicate with us anymore. Can they see us?
Did the guys just
Or
walk
can they
through
only
the
see
wall
what's in
there?
the void?
In Witness by Stone,
I mean, I saw the
those
stone guy
psychoposits
walk through
that
the wall
Envision
there, but...
can see us, but choose not to speak.
Hold on.
They have locked you in that.
What is that thing? Ah! It makes my eye burn.
Bit of a delayed reaction there, lady, but alright.
They walk the void.
One day, if I'm lucky enough to hear the call.
Well, I'll hope it stays inside the wall. Anyway, move on.
Okay. Terry says you need to save energy. You must have enough weight to make it worth using. Could be. Yeah, like a bit like a weigh
Leave it to
station for a
self,
truck.
use some
Doesn't work unless you at least weigh the minimum of a truck, and it wouldn't weigh a car. Dennis says you have no idea how actually painful landing on a safety rail is. I know, and let me tell you, if you land on your ribs, it hurts almost as much as a kick in the balls and knocks the breath out of you like punching.
Well, at least it kept me safe. It might hurt a bit, which I admit, but it'll keep you safe.
Terry says taking the piss is making fun of. Yeah, well, that's one definition, isn't it? And then there's the other, which is where if someone's taking the piss, if they are taking advantage of you or asking you to do something which is, I don't know. Think about that one, Terry.
Coyote and I used to have long discussions on ancient translation and linguistics. It's a pity, really. He was a true scholar.
I wouldn't praise him too loudly. He violated the highest commandments of our society. The ritual hold is forbidden to us, as you well know.
Oh, okay.
He had to die, I don't dispute that. But his work...
There are things that even those such as we were never meant to gaze upon. Remember them.
Okay. No. hold on.
But also while you were playing around with the
This
elevator.
door shouldn't be open.
Oops.
It's okay. Nobody saw that. Is there anybody here?
Companions. Guardians of the ritual
He's got
hold.
people looking up.
All of you
can
have
see that, but let's
Your
see.
chairmere makes
yourselves to
false
a better
farts.
existence.
What?
Your chair makes false
Lifting up
farts.
from the muck
Would you
and the
please
dank
stop?
warrens of the ignorant, of society. You see the world for what it is, discontent with illusions.
No, hold on,
Only
hold on.
you see the truth.
Goodbye! Fools.
No luck.
They're
Let's
really
search
calm
over there,
about
then.
this.
What happened to you?
Alright.
That's a more appropriate response.
Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Oh, there are more people. I need more hook mines, excuse me.
What?
Oh,
Who said what now? Where's the person that said what? Oh, there he is.
What do you want? Why are you here?
What, who are you talking to? Excuse me? Which you might?
Companions, we have an unwanted guest.
No, you don't.
There's no use running.
Oh, there are quite a few of them. Which is alright. Hi!
ooh.
Oh no, that didn't work. Oh no!
Now the void welcomes
My
you.
feet!
So that was Ralstone M. Where do
Yes.
you keep your exclamation marks there? Okay.
Yourselves to a better
Oh,
existence.
hang on. What am I typing on?
Lifting
Not in
up
chat.
from the muck and the dank warrens of the ignorant.
Ralstone M.
You see the world for what it is, discontent with illusion.
Is someone asking for trouble?
I'm going to have a look around.
What else do we say? So, yeah, Belle also was telling you to stop playing with your elevator girlfriend. Think of your boiler wife.
That's been a while ago, so
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
behind on
Yeah,
chat.
but it kind of got interesting again in the game.
I got interesting. How dare you?
Some nerve.
I'll take a look around.
Let's search over there then.
No, that's exactly what I want them to do. No, hold on, where's my thing?
Where are you hiding? What?
Oh, and Jim's got to go. Bye, Jim.
Would you mind all walking over to the corpse,
May you find
please?
your way to the void.
Is he dead?
Coming here will be the last thing you ever do.
What in the void?
Excuse me?
No mercy!
There's no use
That's
running!
a trick I could use.
Face your death!
You don't deserve the gift of magic.
You'll die at the hands of us. Blood and peace.
Shooting off. I'll cause
You're
you
the coward.
now isn't
Where
it?
is yours?
Steal those
A touch of the outsider.
Wow. Ow!
Joy welcomes you.
Did you
Feel
hear
it.
that?
They were cheating. They shot me.
That's Rowstone.
Sal, maybe they're already typing in Varstones down there, and you're just doubling it because you're not up to date with chat.
Pointed yourselves to a better existence.
Okay.
Lifting up
Different
from the
approach.
muck and the dank warrens of the ignorant. A society. You see the world for what it is. Discontent with illusions. Only you see the truth.
Taking the piss, telling the gullible a lie that they believe. Yep, that's another version. That's not the one I mean, though. I mean when someone is being unreasonable, they're taking the piss. What's a better way of describing that?
Blowing upon the embers we found there, we set alight the fires of divinity at the very heart.
Terry says Mir should
We
save more
created
often.
the outsider himself, fellow seekers. A face.
Why do they have a staircase here that leads nowhere?
Stay still. All this racket.
Beloso says that Rowstone should have been. I've got them right where I want them.
Let's not make this
So, you
too
wanna
I
die?
think we'll have that opportunity yet.
Ow!
Nothing?
Couldn't more people gather in one spot, please?
Take a look around.
Oh, hold on, that's wrong. No, that's the wrong button too. And one more just to be sure. And another one. There we go. Oh! Still one more guy.
Accept your
They
fate.
have some jellies
Welcome
around
your
here.
death.
Got a pillar. That's really helpful.
Defend yourself if you can, scoundrel.
I have been, you know.
Die at the hands of a servant of the outsider. Such an honor for you.
I mean, I suppose, you know.
It still sounds like several set of feet.
It's okay. They've calmed down now.
And
She
Terry
can't have
says,
vanished. She has to be here somewhere.
I'd call that being an arsehole not taking the piss. Yeah, I'd say that arsehole was taking the piss.
Outsider's
By
dead.
the eye.
Hi.
There's no use
Your
running.
eye. Face your. Very impressive.
Oh, Potato says, you seem to have missed it, so I'll just retype it. It's pronounced Chibi. Chibi.
Ew. Where did the woman go? Lady. I'm trying to
Cheese,
jump
like
on
the
your face
chili
here.
and cheese.
I knew you hadn't gone far.
I need to scroll back to see what it was that I was
Fine.
going to read. There's something about drawing a chibi cell.
Take this.
What? Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Potato says, I'm not tired enough to be drawing yet because I just drew a stumpy busty cell instead of a chibi cell. So I'm just going to scrap that till tonight.
I lost her. Can't let that happen again.
Hey, leave him alone!
Please tell me I'm in range. I'm in range. Oh my god. Chat's rather quiet at the moment. Are you still trying to catch up?
Belle also
blood
says,
must be
could we
delicious.
please progress from
Powerful
talking about piss
poison.
to talking about shit? You know, just to move things along.
What?
Yes. Oh, glitchy wall, Mir, glitchy wall. That's
Yeah, I'm
the wall
not
where
touching
things
it,
happen.
don't worry. There are more people out here. Ooh, a couch! Oh, the day's been saved. Anyway. Look, isn't that nice decoration so far?
It reminds
It'll be
me
the
of
last thing you ever do.
the Until Dawn. That
What?
I'll find her.
what
I
Potato
need
was
that
playing
eyepiece.
last night.
Strong magic.
Had
I
all
can
the
feel it.
bodies hanging from the ceiling.
I
They're
admit,
always
I'm
watching,
only
always.
following the chat half-heartedly at the moment.
No, I was talking about where you were saying nice decorations.
That includes you. You're part of chat at this point.
Oh, okay.
What do you want? Why are you here?
Right. This was getting rather messy already.
Do you remember last night
Yes.
when Potato was streaming the game?
Yes, I do.
And down in the mines there was all the bodies strung from the ceiling.
I mean, I suppose you could say that, yes.
Well, it kind of reminds me of that. So now I'm wondering if actually the madman in that game was you.
I doubt it. I leave all of my victims alive so far. Minus the ones that have menstruation problems.
From their nipples.
To each their own.
When Potato starts talking about something which, because it's a mere stream, I'll keep the big bouncy boobs out of it.
Would you mind? You could at least censor them if you already have to bring them up. Look at that woman. She's censoring him. Do you remember who the leader guy was who was lying here?
Which one of them?
The one who was holding a speech.
Definitely not one of the females.
I mean, I got that far. She has got no sitting potential. Look at her.
Potato
She's even
says
ruined the sitting position of other people.
it was the Wendigo that hung the bodies.
Sure.
Maybe Mia's a
More
Wendigo.
seat. Oh, a seat. Which reminds me, there are 2 hook mines over here. Should I take them down? Yes, I can recycle
I
them.
don't know, I think it's kind of pretty.
Yeah, but
In
I
an
can
effigy
recycle
kind of
the-
way.
But I can recycle the mines.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello! Ooh, more sitting positions. I should gather everybody here. But that would probably take about an hour or 2.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you just find... Do you need to find the leader guy for a reason?
No, I just wanted to sit him in a chair, really.
Ah.
Like a special chair. What's this? Oh, that looks like a cell. Then again, the rest of this establishment doesn't look a lot better.
Only one N in Dennis.
Right, are there any other suggestions for games besides Minecraft in space?
Oh, that was why we were asking actually about the game earlier.
Yes, go
no,
on.
the show. My brain is just dead. Overtax, that's the problem. When we were asking about Yes Minister.
Oh yeah, right. I did mention that.
Yeah.
Did I?
You didn't mention the game.
I did mention the game, and I don't want to go as far as mentioning it yet.
No.
Because
Well,
maybe they have suggestions of their own, and then they can look impressive. Well, there's a guy.
Bell also says at Sal, like I'll let you tell me how to spell you bear hater.
What? How did you spell him?
Dennis has only got one end.
Yeah, but Beloso isn't called Dennis, right?
No, but Beloso was writing Dennis with two ends.
Well, fair point.
Potato says
Well, there's a
you
lady.
could do a seasonal game.
What's a seasonal game?
Well, at this time of year, it would by now be a bonfire night game.
Christmas season game. Come on.
It's like party season. Oh, and Potato says, I think Sal is ignoring this part of the chat. And Dennis says she's reading it, but not out loud. Yeah, I was sparing me.
I thank you kindly.
And Bill also says, as for games, how about Subnautica? I suggested that
Could be
to Mia,
worth looking
actually.
into.
What did you suggest to me?
Subnautica.
Oh yeah, that's right. How's that a seasonal game? Do you only go diving in November?
It's not that. It's that Christmas is the party season. Party involves lots of flashing lights. And under the sea there are lots of fish that look like flashing light fish, which look like they've been to a party. And there are plenty of fish that also look like they are the morning after a party. And so it's very Christmassy in its own way, but only around Christmas time is it Christmassy.
I struggle to follow your logic here. I don't necessarily connect Christmas with parties.
Belle also said, I gifted it to you once. You did. I haven't even touched it since, because it wasn't that long ago, actually. Belle also, and he says, I can just as well gift it to Mia. Or Mia can play it on my PC.
Yeah, there's no need to go that far.
And Terry says, book. Wasn't there a hint about reading a book? The one on the bed.
What? No, never. People don't read books these days. Excuse me, I'll go read a book, I guess.
And
There's
Terry
no book
says,
there.
Subnautica, great for jump scares for Sal.
What did he mean up there?
Under the Sea, Bioshock.
Cultist Sari, 12th of heart has begun. When I woke this morning, my shoulder felt stiff, incinerated, blah blah blah, stone running across my flesh. Removed reality, several shifts, patterns of the void. Not really interesting. Sorry. I'm on time pressure here. I have to finish this game today. I admit I wasted a bit of time with the elevator, but it was totally worth it.
Did I mention Under the Sea and We've played both Bioshocks, haven't we?
I thought we did.
It's a
Yes.
few years ago. A couple of years ago, maybe.
Or we played the first Bioshock twice because the remastered edition came out. I wouldn't remember.
No, I'm pretty sure we played Bioshock 2 as well. I think we did Bioshock 2.
What's Bioshock 2 about?
I can't even remember what this game was about from one week to the next. I just remember we played Bioshock 2.
Fair defense.
Because it was very different to Bioshock 1. And we played them about a year apart. We played Bioshock 2 one holiday. It must have been over an Easter or something.
Probably. Yes.
Dead
maybe.
Space?
It was a thought, but I think that's out of season at this point.
Altman be praised.
Hold on, that's... I mean... Alright. I don't really buy into their religion. I'm more of a corporate man there.
And Dennis says, how about Fallout New Vegas? Please play Fallout New Vegas. And Fallout New Vegas, I actually, again,
It was among this list of suggested games, but are you sure you already want me to be steered into a game that takes almost as long as Sal takes with Skyrim?
And that's the only thing, because it's definitely on the to-do list, isn't it? but
What the
yeah,
hell is
not
this?
sure at this point whether we want to have 2 games going, like one for me and one for me, and where we're just playing the same game all the time for a long time. So at the moment, Mia's playing. Oops.
It's okay.
Okay.
Their only weakness. They'll all run to the body. I said they'll all run to the body, you fools! No, don't shoot me, please.
Let's see what
Flock
you can
together,
do with that
please.
shadow of an arm.
That's close enough. How many did I get? Look at that. I call that a success. Oh, no, that was... Okay. Perfectly
Potato says,
executed.
"Oh, Sal, you should play a Hat in Time. I would thumbnail the hell out of that."
Ah! Why is there a woman? Okay. What's the best defense against a woman? Makeup. A big glowing eye in the sky. A small ball. Electricity, of course.
Turning down the central heating.
Are you sure electricity isn't the answer? Trust me, next to chloroform, it's always the answer. Why are there so many of them? I'm running out of bolts.
And Dennis says, yes, he is 200,000% sure he wants that. Beloso says, at Mia, be real now. Sal won't ever finish Skyrim. You, on the other hand, will be done with Fallout New Vegas in a year or 2.
Yeah, precisely, but I don't want to keep the game running for a year. Oops, would you mind? I'm worried that people might get bored.
And Dennis actually wants us to play Hero Fighter.
What
Says
the
he wants
hell
to
is
play Hero Fighter 20 times more than he wants us to play Fallout New Vegas.
What is Hero Fighter? You have to elaborate it, but you've only got 2 sentences to explain it. But they have to be short sentences. Like something with a maximum limit of 12 words per sentence.
It's a short game, the stage mode that is. Should be done
Hold
in
on.
like 5 streams or so if you're really bad at it.
The stage mode that is... Okay. Should be done in like 5 streams also if you are really... Oh, look at that, you failed. That took me a lot longer than it should have. Look, I've got a whole pile of bodies here. Now I need to find more park benches. I don't know, I should probably make sure that...
Stalker with the... What's that? The OGSE mod? Best defense against a woman. How about a closing down sale at Topshop? Sal shall play Honey Pop. And Dennis says no. Bell also says, at Mia, I can't stand this game or any Dishonored, and I'm still watching you play it. That should tell you something about what your viewers will put up with.
Yes, they are here for some. Also, on the note, they have their library in a quarry at the top of a mountain. I guess it's already pretty cold, so turning the heater down up here will probably do not a lot.
I've been
Doesn't
quite
look like they
high-
have a heater here.
I've been quite high in a mountain.
Did you have
in
a central
Venezuela.
heater that I could turn down?
It was quite warm.
What do you mean it was quite warm?
What's Topshop? It's a
How was it quite warm?
high street chain store that sells women's clothes, mainly aimed at the teen and early 20s market. Reasonably cheap, so that's sort of within most people's price range without being bargain bucket, and yeah, very, very popular.
I need to take care of my pile. Bench.
Oh, Dennis will be right back.
So what was the Heroes game people were talking about? I forgot by now.
It's a beat 'em up type of game. It has many characters and an unfinished story mode.
Beat him up. Like Street Fighter beating him up?
Don't know, we'll have to wait till Dennis is back.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the questions now. As long as he's not here, that's the best chance to ask them, isn't it?
And Taka says, then I would be out of that age demographic. Yeah, it's been a number of years since I was
speaking. Age is a number, and if you feel like that number, you can go shop there. You don't even need to feel like that number to go shop there. I'd personally argue.
Yeah, plus it might not be in the area of the US that I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's a...
Never actually seen a Topshop in the US.
I had no idea that Topshops exist up until now. We have a clothing store called Taco. They, oddly enough, do not sell tacos. I'm already running low on benches. Hey, look, he's you. Because he's working. Never mind.
Yeah, that was me last night in the office,
That is an unreasonably
definitely.
oversized book. Look at this.
You can use it as a chair.
I mean, yes, I can use it as a chair, but look, it covers the entire length of his upper leg. That's not how chairs are supposed to work.
And Terry says, okay, old women. I think he's referring to us, Taka. How about Jaeger? I do own a Jaeger suit, actually. I don't know if they're in the US. If they're not in the US, it's a kind of higher price range, but not
No, come back. Why is he dead?
that high. But yeah, aimed at the
Don't tell me he just died.
30s and upwards market. Spotted Cow suggests Mass Effect 1 to 3 plus ME Andromeda.
Oh goodness, that I can't. That's Anubis' thing. I'd be encroaching on his market. There we go. Nobody looks here.
Bell also says that book is about the size of the atlas I've got on my shelf.
I mean, yeah, some books, but why do all of these books have to be that large?
That's true, actually. That's a lot of oversized books. Unless it's just the oversized shelf. Like in a large library, there will always be a collection of oversized books and they put them together.
I mean, yeah, but in that case, I must be in the oversized book section of the entire library. Because every shelf looks like this. I need more seats!
There's a place in America where I buy most of my suits, and I'm trying to remember the name.
Why do you
don't think
buy
it's
your
clothes.
suits in America? That's not good.
Oh, clothes are a lot cheaper in the States.
Okay. I guess that's one of these stone people.
No, Kohl's is where you go when you've got to buy someone a wedding present. Kohl's is, am I remembering right, Taka? Kohl's is like an upmarket department store where you've got where you would go if you were buying somebody a present off a wedding list. I've got a suit from a store called Black and White, but that's not the place I'm thinking. Marshalls, it is a single name like that, but I'm thinking it's a department store with concessions. I've been to one in Baton Rouge and one in Lafayette, so I know there's definitely a chain of them because I've been in two. Not Sears.
Perfect. No, Martha, other one here. Now, hold on a second.
Belle also says at me. So if it came right down to it, I think most of us would watch you play in solitaire for 2 hours. Was it Macy's, says Terry. I went to Macy's in New York and I actually wasn't that happy with it. Didn't really like it. I preferred this other department store.
Ah! Why are there 2 people now? Would you mind? Yes?
I feel drained since last night. These seances are exhausting, but we're making progress at least.
Oh yeah, very much so.
He sleeps and
Good
dreams at the
brother,
heart of
friend.
it all.
Whales
Wrapped
swim in
in
my
black and
visions,
the cold.
leaving blood in their wake.
Wrapped
I wonder what
forever.
it means.
I wonder what happens if I do this.
How did you do that?
I guess
Someone gets very angry with you.
Okay, hold on.
You should have stayed away from us.
When was the last time I saved?
When was the last time you saved me? Macy's is it an upper class Walmart? No, it's a bit like Debenhams really. Oh dear.
I have to just reapply my master stroke, which is alright. Excuse me.
Oh. Okay, Phil also names the Roundstone. I shall just type that in for you.
Look, friends, here is an unconscious body. Doesn't anybody want to come check it out?
Wrapped in the black and the cold,
No, I guess.
wrapped in forever.
You should have.
Ah, yes!
Nothing.
Finally!
Outsider's death.
Friends! Family!
There we go. Bell also is on Twitch, so he can't do the Roundstone at M commands.
Let's see what you can do with that shadow of an arm.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's enough.
Blood from your arm.
Oh dear, that was number 99.
Hold your horses there. Half of those didn't count. Oh, I shot him twice with this.
I think both times you managed to pass underneath his armpit.
Well, here we are again. Now I'm frustrated.
Fellow seekers, with me.
Right. Oh, another one. How dare you?
Bell also says those noises of frustration always sound so cute coming from me.
Are you kidding me?
I lost her. I can't let that happen again.
Now save, says Terry. Me, I
I
never
will
learns.
not. Oh God. No,
Take this!
I won't. I'll just leave. I know when to walk away. I'll go into your greenhouse and eat all your potatoes.
Oh, it might have been Dillard's.
What sort of shop is that?
It's a department store.
But who calls it Dylan?
Dillard.
That doesn't make it sound any better, really.
Tell you what Macy's reminds me of, Terry, is VHS. Or was it Dillard's where you go to buy someone a wedding present? I only know this because I had to go and buy somebody a wedding present at the same time that I bought a load of suits. It was a very expensive shopping trip. And Potato says, have you ever wanted to spice things up in the bedroom? Wake up your partner with a saucy knife to sensitive bits. Oh, pile on!
What? No, frustration pile.
Don't forget.
Crucial pile of frustration
take a
pile.
screenshot.
I took a screenshot.
You did. Now have you saved it? Well, also says that pile of bodies practically screams for a recycling charge.
Right.
And Terry says, you mean it's gone bankrupt and someone stole all the pension funds? Well, I kind of referred to BHS before it went bankrupt and someone stole all the pension funds. It had that sort of... Like, if you really search in Macy's, you can find something that's either a bargain or is good, but you've really got to work for it because it just feels a bit old and tired and just off its game. Mia's built in a bonfire for Guy Fawkes, says Terry.
See, I fulfilled my
Seasonal.
seasonal things, obligations for this. Kids, remember, don't try this at home. Your parents will probably not be very happy if you do.
Remember the 5th of November.
I feel like you got that wrong recently.
I didn't. I just couldn't remember the rest of the rhyme.
That's pretty much getting it wrong, isn't it?
Terry says, I like the videos on YouTube, usually titled People of Walmart.
There are videos on YouTube titled People of Walmart and people watch it?
I'm guessing that's the employees of Walmart, maybe, rather than the customers, but I'm not sure. Terry says, and they say humans are an example of intelligent design. And Dennis is back. Hello, Dennis.
Welcome back.
Much more specific than that.
Inside. Ritual hold. Meeting the outsider face to face.
What? You? There's no...
Problem solved.
Potato says, so Sal, is it covered in snow over there as it is over here? No, it's just starting to get a bit frosty in the morning.
Which unfortunately is everything.
Mia would like it if it was all covered in snow.
I would.
I only really like it covered in snow if I don't have to go somewhere and I'm inside a place which is nice and warm, and preferably if I'm a bit drunk. Terry says, no, it's the customers, weirdos. Yeah, that is odd. I mean, I found Walmart just generally odd.
I felt the same way the first time I walked into a 24 hours open a day Tesco's.
Yeah.
At 2 in the morning, where a guy was just wearing a carpet that he cut a hole into.
Well, yeah.
And I literally mean just a carpet. I was unfortunate enough to walk past him.
That has tarnished your memory, hasn't it?
The eye of the dead god.
I don't know, it just looks like a big stone.
Watching me.
Oh, don't freak out, it's just a big stone. Look, we're gonna touch it.
It's been a part of me since this all started.
Well, no, not really.
It's cold. Dead. But it still sees.
See, we touched it, nothing bad happened, minus this. I think I broke it. That's okay.
I can see everything.
Well, not everything.
The void. Like looking under the waves and into the sea.
You can't see the back of your head. Sal, where is your excitement and wonder? We just turned around and the wall was gone.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, there's a guy there. What's he doing here? In theory, he's inside the wall, I guess.
He's dead.
25th month of rain. What I do for the sake of my studies. The risks are great, but it was never in my nature to leave questions unanswered. Everything must be revealed in time. The others may judge me, but that same desire exists in their own hearts. They are simply too cowardly to pursue it. The only means to the ritual hold lies in pieces, suspended at the moment in time which that ancient gate was shattered. I will break the oldest and most sacred dictates of our order by simply approaching it, and to attempt to trespass. I do not know if I will succeed, but I must try. Whatever happens to my body, I know that my research is hidden in a safe place in myself. My life has led to this moment, my wasted youth in the Academy of Natural Philosophy, my time with the eyeless, my years in the sanctum, and now I may finally uncover the secrets of the ancient language. Nice.
How long has the outsider been drowning at the heart of the void?
So to catch up on chat.
I guess I'm walking back. Can I just jump down there?
Bell also says over on the continent, the leaves have barely begun to fall. And Potato could murder for a cup of white hot chocolate. Spotted Cow said it was 9 degrees C at 6 AM where he lives in Norway today. Wow, I think it might have been a bit colder than that here in the UK.
No.
Oh dear. Oh, well,
That
not
worked
dying.
a lot better than I anticipated.
Why didn't you save him here?
I'm not sure if I want to.
Save me. Oh, there's that thing.
Where is that thing? But a thing cannot die. Hold on a thing. I've been here before.
20 pump.
There's an elevator around the corner, excuse me.
Oh yeah, did you mean white hot as in
Right, I sent it upstairs.
dreadfully hot? Or did you mean hot white chocolate? Because I have to agree with Dennis, white chocolate isn't chocolate, it's just sugary milk with some cocoa beans thrown in. Uh-oh.
It's alright. They'll never deal with the mighty elevator! What's your...
Did you save me?
I might have at some point.
I actually
Well, he didn't get my
jump
body.
in.
It ascended to the heavens on the elevator platform. Right, let's
That's
try
going
it
to be a
the
good
normal way.
route. My body ascended to the heavens. Unless anyone's got a better one. Shall do in just a second, Dennis.
That didn't hurt him a lot.
There we go. Of course, Mia didn't save. Yep. So Dennis said yes.
What's
hero
your
fighter.
mind? You can't just jump out of the way of my things.
Ooh. Oh boy! Wow.
Stones, everybody.
You can stab
Oh,
them.
to Malchiordi safe. I guess I'm going there now.
Hero Fighter is quite like Street Fighter. Waves of enemies will come before the final boss will appear, but there might be a problem with the game that might prevent you playing it, and he'll check it tomorrow.
What's that problem? Please enlighten me.
And
This place is a lot more spacious now.
Potato says that
Ooh.
Hot white chocolate is still an amazing drink. I've never drunk it, I have to admit. I'd imagine it tasting a bit like sweet milk, but I could also imagine it would be quite nice with like a shot of something.
Is he gonna turn around eventually this century? Nah, he walks towards me. Of course.
Oh, that was... So, Rower Stone number 100 was my body ascended to the heavens. So,
Oh god!
Is there more than one of them? Ew.
For some odd reason, 2 other guys were sneaking up on me. I like 100. That's a worthy quote. So where did the other 2 guys come from? Probably sneaking out. There you are. Weirdo.
Yep, Potato says, I don't judge others for what they like. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean everyone else agrees. And, yeah. Oh, whoops.
Okay, I am not allowed to touch them.
Can I do copy paste me?
You could try.
Can I include exclamation marks in a Rower Stone end?
Probably.
We shall try. Ah, it did work, copy and pasting.
For some odd reason, I cannot throw these things. I'm glad he did not hear that. Oh, come on, it worked the first time rather well. Why can I not stab them anymore?
Dennis says, the problem is that ever since the mobile version came out, it seems like the PC's version server was set down, preventing people from creating new accounts. But sometimes creating an account works. It's weird. People said that when they tried to create an account, it said that the creation failed, but when they tried to log in, the account worked.
How weird. But you now make it sound like it's a free-to-play game.
I don't mind free to play. What I don't like is pay to win.
That's true, but most free-to-play games usually imply also being pay to win. Or at least the game is designed in such a manner to get you to spend as much money on it as possible. Haha. You'll never find me out here.
Oh.
See, he isn't finding me.
No, but he's looking for you.
That's alright. I'll just walk down here and hide in here.
Is that the mark of the outsider? This one was obsessed like all the rest. What did he find out?
I mean, I guess, but I kind of walked into a dead end here.
The combination to his safe might have something to do with those strange symbols.
The topography of the void is dependent upon reality to supply the base material for it to mirror. However, there is one place that has no referent in our world. Though I know the void sees into our hearts, my fellows call it the ritual hold. Some say it is a cradle, others say a tomb. The outsider himself resides there. To even approach the gate to that place is sacrilege. And even then, the void itself keeps it shut to living eyes. Truly, the ritual hold exists outside of time itself. It would be as futile as it is forbidden to enter. These are thoughts for another time. My research into this ancient alphabet continues. Some remnants of their phonemic qualities are preserved in our oldest writings. The language possesses an unusual amount of diphthongs, reliant on distinction in tone and pitch to convey meaning. These symbols, I know the very nature of the void runs through them, but is it a dead language, or the language of the dead? Perhaps that could be the title of my next monograph.
Informative, I guess. Combination lock.
Something to do with that lot.
Things. I guess I need to piece together the combination.
Okay, so 6 is part of the combination.
2 is part of the combination, and 9.
9.
9, 2, 6. Or 9, 6, 2. That works too.
And Dennis says, so it's a free-to-play game. You need an account to save the experience. You've got to level up the characters. And to save the stages, you passed. And about the pay-to-win stuff, there is a possibility to buy a premium account, not anymore though, that gave you the OP characters from the story. But no, the game is perfectly winnable with the non-premium characters. And Bell also says, I must be getting tired. This mystical nonsense is starting to get on my nerves.
Mystical. Oh, you mean Dishonored. Yeah, don't worry. It's not lasting long anymore. So, 2nd month of darkness. I am now certain of the meaning of that script adorning the flesh of those few who encounter the outsider. It is his name. The name he lost when he merged with the void. And if this name was returned to him, the old ritual performed by the Envisioned years ago would be undone. This revelation sends shivers down my spine. Behold is the catalyst that could undo everything our collegiate League of Colleagues. Collegium? Collegiate.
Where are you?
Has accomplished. Over here.
Oh.
11th month of High Code.
Collegiate.
The ancient language tantalizes me still. The pronunciation was never formed for any earthly tongue. Perhaps these people long ago spoke with the spirits, but speculation is one of the many pitfalls which which threatens the errant philologist. Wow, I'm really bad with that. What?
This is really taxing you, isn't it?
To pursue this further would necessitate transgressing the deepest commandment of our order. No one has entered the ritual hold since the outsider merged with the void, but to find one of those cursed spirits to read this language. It intrigues and frightens me in equal measure. 27th month of High Cult. Against all caution, all prudence, all sense of loyalty, I persist. I cannot abandon my research. This place, this reliquary words that holds the outsider's true form calls to me. If my plan turned to the ritual hold is found out, all is lost. Well, he's already kinda dead.
What? The mark is the outsider's name.
A bit narcissistic, don't you think?
And this says only spirits in the void can read it.
Watch out for things, mate. Have you saved it recently?
Maybe? I don't know. Right! It's behind me now. Excuse me, I'll just close the door here. Nobody expects me here.
Nobody expects the Mirish Inquisition.
Who just spotted me? Is that guy still down there? He's moved on.
Oh!
It's okay though! They can't follow me. No, that's not what I wanted to do. They can't follow me in here.
Are you sure?
Yes, because there is their only weakness right here.
You said that before and then died there?
I died on, because he had a projectile attack. It's okay now though. Again, this place looks rather familiar. Excuse me. Button. I've bested you, you fool! That looks unhealthy. Anyway, while he's distracted with my body... No, hold on, not my body. My elevator distraction, I shall sneak past his guard and walk in this, I guess. You don't look so right. Do you need a hand? I guess not. Ugh.
So Dennis
A hole in the world, I told you.
Yeah.
He's here.
Pretty sure I fell through.
I can feel it.
Why do they keep so
Name is
many
getting
whales
really
around?
loud. I can help with that.
Huh?
The game is getting loud. I've just turned the game down.
It sure is loud for me too. Ugh, this looks gross.
It looks like that poo water that we were walking around in Half-Life 2.
Thank you. Now I don't want to step in it anymore.
I think that's why.
And now, of course, now that I do not want to step in it anymore, they present a sea of it to me. Ugh.
So,
But it is very convenient that it's only ankle high.
Space cow, said Spotted Cow.
I mean, it's more of a whale, but sure.
So Dennis says, so anyway, if you're interested in playing it, I will try to make an account for you so you can play it. And if it doesn't work, I'll try to pull some strings and see if any of my friends have an old account that they didn't play with. Actually, I know a guy with
horses
exactly
there.
that.
Let me try to make an account first. Rather, let me look at it first to see if it passes the streamability sensor.
Yeah, because sometimes games are very fun to play, but they're not very... They just don't... They're not good audience games. Oh, what's this?
Bring me his head in a dish.
Okay.
He was my brother. He was my brother.
Cool for you.
Take me back. I want to go back.
Good for you too.
Soil underneath my fingernails.
You're holding your fingernails rather high.
This could be the finale.
I can take you to see your mother
I'm pretty sure
again.
that's the finale. Look,
Let
there's
me
the
take you
guy,
to see
and it
your
says on the
mother.
box that I'm supposed to.
Now everything is gone. The void is stripping it away.
No, thank you. I'm not talking to you now. I'd like to talk
I
to
hear their
this guy.
fingernails inside the walls.
Good.
The noise.
I will always hate you for what you did.
Thank you. Nice.
I fed his heart to the hounds.
That doesn't sound very hygienic.
White teeth pulling it apart.
I guess I'm talking to you now. Hi.
Dowd? Why are you here? What are you?
Look at us. Trapped here. An eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Dowd. I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood. And masks and blades raised.
He's got
Billy
Alzheimer's.
Lurk. You remember when you hated me? And now you followed me into the void itself. You brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, old man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void. I wonder if he dreamed about this moment. Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain.
Don't
Is this really
emphasize
what
with
you
this
want?
guy now. He's been interrupting
Is
me
this
this
really what
entire
he
game.
deserves?
You know how this ends, Billy.
Right, thank you. I guess I could tell him his name to make him feel better. You know, there's one question I have.
Lark,
Would you mind? I'm currently
you were
talking
the
to
knife
myself.
in my right hand. Until you were the knife in my back.
I'm gonna stab you if you carry on with this. When he was, you know, being sacrificed and everything, was he sacrificed in these clothes? Really? It's a bit high fashion for a sacrifice.
I knew your eyes when you betrayed me. Hate and desperation.
Can I stab
Killing me
him?
would solve everything.
Yeah. I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna stab you.
Look at you. This is what the Abbey tried to hide. This is what the eyeless want to know about. I'm at the center of the void itself.
I wouldn't call it the
And you're not
center.
even some kind of horror I need to face down and fight. You're at my mercy. But you've always been at the mercy of bad people, haven't you?
Don't.
You said I had a
with him now.
choice. Well, I'm here to make it.
Stop touching him, please. I haven't changed my mind. You really rude person.
I've seen what you wanted me to see.
Would you mind I
Black-eyed
just
bastard.
censored you?
It doesn't change a thing.
You were that starving kid again. That same girl. Eaten up by fear. That I took off the street.
He's talking a lot today. I guess he just died, so it's alright. No.
This is how
yes,
it ends.
better.
This is how it always ends.
That's not how stabbing people works.
I see.
No. This is a bad moment. Don't make it sound nice.
There are no choices left.
It's a bit gross, but alright.
It's done. You've cut away the knot at the center. The rest will fall to pieces. The world will finally change.
The world might change, but we won't. Killers never change.
Could I have my original arm back? This weird skeleton thing is weird. Well, that's it. Now I can no longer
this
be
the-
interrupted by this guy trying to have monologues in front
Oh,
of me.
true. Yeah. We
What
think.
happened is what had to happen.
But I guess I'm monologuing
Maybe
now.
it's not fair. But I can't think of much that is. I know the guilty never get what they deserve. I know the black-eyed bastard never did. But with that knife in his heart, I've evened the score. He died for the people twisted by his magic, the cults, witches, and killers. For all the madness and chaos they caused. For Dowd, for me. And after all this, I'm still just a murderer.
I don't know why the music
There's
goes
so
into
much
a
doubt.
positive thing there.
But there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more, and with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.
The last bit was really vague to make it fit in both endings, I guess. Well, that's been Dishonored, the entire series so far. I hope you enjoyed it, watching it on Sal's channel, if you are.
Or at least watched me playing it.
Well, they still watch it on your channel, no matter where they are.
So, well, we're time for an outro, I guess.
Well, I suppose I was trying to take it slow because I still haven't thought of something to play next week.
Well, you have thought of something to play next week. We just haven't actually decided.
I
which
have thought of
the
several things, but I have not made a definitive decision yet.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. However, I might have made a decision.
This outro animation is really lazy. They just cycle between the same rocks over and over again.
So Dennis says that he's put some links and things in Discord for you.
I'm pretty sure they do not want to have a sequel for Dishonored. I mean, killing the main facilitator of all the cool Dishonored power-ups they have kinda alludes to this series being over now. And I say good riddance. I don't think they could take it anywhere else without ruining the series. I mean, look what they've done to Dead Space after its second installment.
Beloso is looking forward to the next game.
I'm not. I do not know what the next game is
And
yet.
he kind of likes the music. That I think I do. And Terry says, okay, I guess I can go and investigate the fridge now. And
Yes, you can, but you could have
I
done
think that's
earlier
what I'll
too.
do as well.
You've had pizza.
Yeah, I know I have pizza, but there's like fruit and things in the fridge.
Fine.
Nice things.
Fine. Alright. Have people decided yet what they want me to play next week?
No.
Was
I've
there a
decided
majority
what-
vote for Fallout New Vegas?
Anyway.
A new facilitator is always possible. I mean, yes, I suppose if you don't kill him and instead be nice to him and free him, maybe Billy Lurk becomes the new outsider. I don't know how it works.
Anyway, so if you enjoyed watching that, join us again next week at Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT or join
Greenwich
us.
Mean Time. We now move on to fix the
GMT.
length problem we had. Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
Because originally we said GMT +1, which is quite a mouthful. You can't just shorten that
Mia,
to
are you
GMT.
trying to drag this out just so that we can hit 10 o'clock?
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
thought so. I can spot that. So we're
So
not
we're
having
saying Greenwich
13
Mean
minutes
Time.
of outro. Or see me tomorrow when I'll be playing Skyrim for the 30-somethingth episode. And join Potato on Saturday when he'll be streaming something else. So thanks for watching, everybody.
That was a not very
we'll see
decisive
you
outro.
tomorrow,
We don't know what we're
Saturday
streaming.
or
I've got the feeling
Wednesday
we
next
want to
week.
cut this off right here, even though we all should enjoy the
Bye,
outro.
everybody.
No,